Irish Street Renovation, week 75. I'm Adam. It's a week of drywall, RedGuard, and birthdays. Let's get to it. And we're off. I start off this week by doing some more moisture and mold resistant drywall in the bathrooms, and as I'm about to hang these up, I have the bright idea that I should put in a couple of electrical gangs by the toilets. These will be AFCI and GFCI protected, of course, because of their proximity to moisture and just being in the bathrooms, but I wanted to run a couple of gang boxes for each toilet in case I ever want to install an electrical bidet. I got this idea from my coworker who recently retrofitted his new build with these gang boxes for his toilets, and thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and put those in too. The week continues with a little bit more in-block in the master bedroom's bathroom, just getting some sheets up where I can, when I can. On Sunday, I head out to brush. It's my grandma, my sister, and my niece Willow's birthdays. Grandma's is April 4th, sister's is April 4th, Willow's is April 5th. We almost have 3 birthdays on the same day, so that's pretty cool. Willow turns 2 this year, and she is growing right up. I like your trampoline. See, we don't even need to put it together. It's perfect, just like that.
Okay, someone help me.
Hello. It's you. It's me. It's you. She's running away. I've added the final HDMI cords from my office down into the basement, which will run to the theater room, and so of course those holes need to be filled with spray foam for fire blocking. I have a little extra foam, so I put it in some cracks that'll be filled with RedGuard in the bathrooms, as well as this little dryer vent in the office. Finish out the evening by hanging up a bit more drywall in the study. I went with large vertical sheets on these desk nooks because they're only 27 inches deep and I don't have to have a butt joint or a seam that way. Last but not least this week, I get ready to RedGuard the bathroom floors. Where these old oak planks meet the OSB, there was a little bit of a lip, so I take my hand plane and just knock that edge off. I have to do this in both bathrooms. It took me 10-15 minutes, but this hand plane honestly worked really nicely and swept up all those shavings. The other important bit of prep before you RedGuard is vacuuming the floors. You don't want any dust to be down. So I gave everything a good vacuum, both with an edger and a surfacer, and then it was time to RedGuard. So got out my rollers and of course gonna need some protective gloves as well. And once I got all of my PPE on, I went ahead and started RedGuarding. Turns out that I actually applied this too thick. You won't see this, but the RedGuard cracks as it dries, and I just had to take my barn scraper and scrape all this RedGuard off, which was a waste of probably $70 worth of RedGuard. But I'll reapply a second coat the next day, and that second coat I applied much thinner and it dries very nicely. So like everything on this house, I learn the hard way and then do it right the second time around. And that's a wrap. I'll see you next week.